If you're tired of the basic Fender Strats and Telecasters that you see all the time, then we have some more boutique-y options for you. One of our friends at the shop, Dave Preston, dropped off a few more of his relict guitars. The first one is this Esquire. The guitar has a single pickup, wired in the classic Esquire way, with 3 different styles, giving it a few different options, including a cool half-cocked wah style that I personally really enjoy. The other is a Strat. This is more in line with the classic Stratocaster styles that could stand toe-to-toe with the Fender ones made in the USA. Both guitars are made from US parts and have hand-wound pickups. But if you're looking for something a little bit more traditional and cheaper, then we have this used Epiphone Les Paul. This model comes with 2 uncovered humbuckers and has a pretty nice setup right now, making it quite easy to play. This next one's kinda interesting. It's a Squier Telecaster. For whatever reason, the previous owner put on a Squier Strat neck and swapped out the bridge pickup for a Seymour Duncan hot rail. While this is a little bit of a hodgepodge style of guitar, it's still a great deal. The neck is nice, the body sits nicely on the lap, and the pickup gives it a lot more kick than you might expect. But if you're in the market for a 12-string, then we have this Mexican-made Martin D12X1AE. This annoyingly long title guitar has a Sitka spruce top with laminate back and sides. If you're looking for a Martin 12-string but don't want to break the bank, then this is a pretty good option. And to round out our selection of guitars in this video, we have this random SG copy. Who made it? Why did this person paint it? What horrors has this guitar seen? Why is there a naked lady on it? All these mysteries are unknown. But I can tell you this little guitar has a lot more play in it than you might imagine. Swapping over to amps for this month's video, we have the real deal, a Fender Super Amp from 1957. These models were originally made from 1947 to about 1963 and later renamed as the Super Reverb. This particular amp has seen a lot of play over the years, but is still in great working shape. The amp was retweeted by Derek Bell back in the day, and it is quite loud and sounds amazing, frankly. But if you're looking for something a little different and on the cheaper side, then we have a few options from Hotone for you. These Hotone amp heads are solid state and are meant to be copies of famous older amps. The first, the Freeze B, is a copy of a classic UK high gain amp that bands like The Who would use. This one gets a fairly dirty tone that I personally love once you push it right to the max. The other one currently in stock is this Mojo Diamond. This one was modeled off of Fender Tweed amps that Neil Young and Pearl Jam would be using on their records. In kind of a different direction from all of those amps, we have this tiny Ibanez Tube Screamer combo amp. This is a 5-watt amp that has an 8-inch speaker, a spring reverb, and as the name suggests, a built-in tube screamer. Aesthetics-wise, this amp is beautiful and has this kind of cool 1950s furniture look. Listen, I personally think this is pretty cool. Drive by the shop and give it a look. But if you're looking for something a little bit more traditional, we have this Vox AC10C1. This classic amp has a 10-inch Celestica speaker, controls for volume, gain, bass, treble, reverb, and also has Vox's tone boost circuit. Additionally, the amp also has output for external speakers, if you want to add a little bit of extra volume while you're playing on stage. And we're going to end off this month's video with a few miscellaneous items we also have here at the shop. First, we have this little used Apex 190 microphone. This is a pencil-style unidirectional condenser microphone. This microphone is very sensitive, and its small size would make it very useful for recording something like a drum snare. Pedals-wise, we also have the Wampler Les Paisley. This is a signature version of Wampler's pedal for country musician Brad Paisley, and has a few different modifications, like an EQ shape switch. And also new this month, we have this way huge Purple Platypus Mark II. This is an octadrive, which means they've merged their overdrive with an octave feature for some added flavor.